Hello, this is your guide for Monday, May 25th in Work Packet 5. Please put your name here so I know who did the work. And let's start with our printing practice. Please write neatly and don't forget your finger spaces. Read and write the sentences. We'll start with the first one. Let's pick apples on Saturday. Let's pick apples on Saturday. So down here, we'll start at the top line, touch the bottom. L-E-T apostrophe S. Let's finger space. Pick, make sure lowercase p goes under the line. Try your best to touch the line and to give me the best letters you can make. What I'm looking for is how neat you can write. Let's pick apples finger space on, and I can't fit Saturday there and I don't want to squish it, so I'm just going to go to the next line. Uppercase S, because it's a day of the week, a proper noun. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all uppercase letters at the start. Let's pick apples on Saturday. Exclamation mark, because that's exciting. If you've ever been picking apples, it's really fun. Sentence number 2. Leaves can be red, yellow, and orange. Leaves can be red, yellow, and orange. Down here, leaves, finger space, can, finger space, be, finger space, red, comma, yellow. I think I can fit it here. It's pretty close though. We can always erase if it doesn't work. Red, yellow, comma, and orange. And finger space, orange. Oops, period. Needs to touch the line. Leaves can be red, yellow, and orange. Good. Let's move on to our daily language review. And by the way, at the end of the video, we will listen to another book on Epic Books. This one's about knock-knock jokes. But let's do our homework first. Daily language review. Read the connecting words. So when you're writing a sentence, these words really help you connect words together and talk about really big ideas. And, or, but, so, because. Those 5 words really help you make juicy sentences, interesting sentences. Write but in each sentence, then read the sentence. So the connecting word but. I was hungry, but I didn't have any food. Number 1. I want to play, but I have to take a bath. I want to play, but I have to take a bath. Number 2. I want to go out, but it is wet. I want to go out, but it's wet. And mommy says, I'm going to get mud on my new shoes, so I gotta stay inside. Read the short sentences. Use but to write one sentence. So there's 2 sentences here, 2 little tiny baby sentences, and we're going to make it one big boy sentence with a comma and the word but. So number 3, I like to run. Today my toe hurts. So we need to say, I like to run, but my toe hurts today. And how we'll do that, this period will turn into a comma, and then we'll put but right there, and then lowercase t, because it's not a sentence anymore. I like to run, but today my toe hurts. I like to run, comma, but I'm going to say my toe hurts today. I like that better. My toe hurts today. Period. Because you're just telling me. I like to run, but my toe hurts today. Look at the picture. Use but to finish the sentence. Number 4. So let's look at the picture. We got a girl. She kind of looks surprised. And oh no, on the floor, it looks like she had a drink and then she dropped it. Or maybe she threw it. Who knows? I wanted some milk, but I threw it on the ground. So you notice on the last one right here, we had comma and then but. Normally in a sentence, when you're saying, I did this, but then that happened, there will be a comma before but. Same with this one. I wanted, right here, I wanted some milk, comma, but I threw it on the ground. Did she do it? No. My baby brother my baby brother Hulk smashed my cup. Exclamation mark. That's exciting. I wanted some milk, but my baby brother Hulk smashed my cup. Oh no. Bad baby. Okay, story time. What do we have today? Rob's job. What kind of job do you think he has? Please read the story and answer the questions. In this story, you'll see the OB family. Ob, like job, cob, and sob. And the story is called Rob's Job. And let's look at the picture. I see a guy with a chef hat, and he's happy, and he's got a mixing spoon and a bowl. I think he's making a cake or something. And here's some corn. Interesting. Question number 1. What is Rob's big job? Number 2. What will Rob do if he does not get the cobs? Number 3. What did Rob say at the end? Okay, let's start. Rob's job. Rob has a big job to do. Rob's job is to get the corn on the cob. He said, I will sob if I do not get the cobs. Rob found the cobs. Rob did his big job. Rob said, finding all the cobs made my hand throb. Poor Rob. Okay, let's answer these questions. Number 1, what is Rob's big job? Wasn't it finding corn? Let's see. Rob has a big job to do. Rob's job is to get the corn on the cob. So his job is to get the corn on the cob. Just to make it easier, we're just going to say his job is to get the corn. To get the corn. What's Rob's job? To get, make sure G goes under the line. I'm still checking your printing, by the way. To get the corn. Period. Number 2. What will Rob do if he does not get the cobs? He said, I will sob if I do not get the cobs. He will sob. Do you know what that means? Oh, I'm sobbing. Means crying. What will Rob do if he does not get the cobs? Sob. Period. Number 3. What did Rob say at the end? Rob said, Rob said, finding all the cobs made my hand throb. Okay, what did he say? Finding the cobs hurt his hand. If it made his hand throb, it means it kind of hurts. So we don't have to write exactly what he said. We will paraphrase it. We're going to make it shorter. What did Rob say at the end? Finding the cobs hurt his hand. Oops. I'm sorry, the smartboard's funky at the bottom. Let's try again. Finding the cobs hurt his hand. Period. Okay. Math time. Word problems and skip counting. I think you'll like this page. Okay. Word problems and skip counting. Word problems, like you have to read a question and figure out what kind of math you need to do. And skip counting, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So let's start up here. See how many apples were sold in the past 3 days. Write the numbers, then answer the questions. So question 12, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're going to use these numbers to answer 13, 14, and 15. Okay? So I did Monday for you, and let me show you how I did it. We have a hundreds column, tens, and ones. It's place value. And I counted how many are in each spot. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the hundreds place, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the tens place, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the ones place. So on Monday, they sold 645 apples. Okay, it's easy. Now let's do Tuesday. Start in the hundreds place. We have 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the hundreds place. And in the tens place, there's 0. There's nothing. So we put 0. And in the ones place, 1, 2, 3. 503 apples were sold on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, hundreds, 1, 2. Tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 296 apples sold on Wednesday. Okay, now we'll use those numbers for this question. Number 13. On which day were the most apples sold? The most. So what's the highest number? 645, 503, 296. The biggest number, 645. And we don't want to write the number, we want to write the day. Which day? So if you look here, we know it's Monday. M-O-N means Monday. Uppercase M, and we're going to write the whole thing. Monday. Number 14, If 4 more apples will be sold on Thursday, then on Wednesday, how many apples will be sold on Thursday? That sounds a lot more confusing than it really is. So they're telling us on Thursday, so the next day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they will sell 4 more apples on Thursday than on Wednesday. And how many apples? So we know on Wednesday they sold 296 apples. And we just read that on Thursday they're going to sell 4 more. So we're just going to add because it will be a bigger number. Start in the ones place. 6 plus 4. 6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10. 0 goes down here. Carry the 1. 1 plus 9 or 9 plus 1. 10 again. 0, carry the 1. 1 plus 2. 1 plus 1, 2 equals 3. So on Thursday, they will sell 300 apples. 15. If 3 fewer apples will be sold on Friday than on Tuesday, how many apples will be sold on Friday? So same kind of question, but different days and different math. It's going to be subtraction this time. Let's get the keywords. If 3 fewer apples will be sold on Friday than on Tuesday, how many will be sold on Friday? So we need to take Tuesday's number, 503, and we have to subtract 3 because it's fewer. Fewer means you're getting less. So let's do it on this side and with blue. So Friday, we'll say it like this, fry. So we'll take Tuesday's number, 503, take away because it's fewer, and the number is 3. 503, take away 3. Now, just looking at that, can you tell what the answer is going to be? Let's see if you were right. 3 take away 3. 3 take away 1, 2, 3. 0. Any number take away the same number will equal 0. And 0, drop it down. 5, drop it down. So the answer is 500. Is that what you thought it was going to be? If you got that with just looking at it, that's really good. Okay, now let's talk about skip counting. Follow the patterns to draw arrows and write the numbers. Then fill in the blanks to tell how to skip count. I did the first one for you. Okay, question 16. So I'm looking at the numbers 488, 490, 492, 494, 496, 498, 500, 502. And the arrows are jumping to each one. So by reading that and counting the numbers, I know we were counting by twos. We're going up by 2. Now let's see if we can figure out this one together. Question 17. Let's look at the numbers. 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. We are going up by hundreds. 500, 600, 700. Next one would be 800. What's next? 900. Don't forget the arrow. Point to this one and to this one. And now we have to tell we are counting by 100s. Counting by hundreds. Okay, good. Let's move on to our next page. Mix addition and subtraction. And then a little bit of perimeter and area at the bottom. Okay. So I did the first one for you. just to show you how it works. So we're on activity 1. And the question is 60 take away 20 plus 30 plus 50 take away 40 equals 80. Now, how did I figure that out? I didn't do that all at once in my brain. I used this box, show your work, and then I broke the question down into pieces, into chunks, into a chunk like this. 60 take away 20, and then plus 30, and then plus 50, and take away 40. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. So this 60 take away 20 is right here. And 60 take away 20 equals 40. And I take that 40 and I put it up here. And now we know the next part of the question, plus 30. The plus 30 goes here. 40 plus 30 equals 70. Now the 70 goes up here. And what's next? Plus 50. Plus 50 goes here. 70 plus 50 equals 120. 120 goes up here. And what's left? Take away 40. 120 take away 40 equals 80. That's how I know the answer was 80. Okay, now let's do the same thing together on this question. Let's read it. 100 take away 25 plus 10 take away 35. Okay. We'll do it just like we did there. Let's break it into chunks. We'll do this part first. 100 take away 25. Okay, 0 take away 5. Can't do it. Gotta borrow from the tens. Oh no, there's nothing in the tens. Well, now the tens borrows from the hundreds. 1 turns to 0, 0 turns to 10. Now I have to restart it. Now 0 borrows from 10, 10 turns to 9, 0 turns to 10. 10 take away 5 equals 5. 9 take away 2 equals 7. So we know 100 take away 25 equals 75. So now we can scribble this out so we're not confused. What's next? Plus 10. So we need to do 75 plus 10. And let's just use our box. 75 plus 10. 5 plus 0 equals 5. 7 plus 1 equals 8. So now we're at 85. What's left? Take away 35. So 85 take away 35. 5 take away 5. Any number take away the same number equals 0. 8 take away 3. 8 take away 1, 2, 3 equals 5. So our final answer is 50. So let's read the whole thing one more time. "100 take away 25 plus 10 take away 35 equals 50. Okay, let's move on to activity 2. And this is about perimeter. Remember, we practiced measuring shapes and what the length all the way around a shape is. Like a square, we measured each side and then we added them together. That's the perimeter. And this time they give us the number. We don't have to measure, we just have to add. You just need to remember perimeter is like you're measuring all the way around this shape. Okay, that's perimeter. The question says, what is the perimeter? They gave us the numbers 20, 10, 20, 10. And we will add them on this line. Let's go biggest number to smallest. So 20, and then we'll cross it out so we don't repeat ourselves. 20 plus 20 plus 10 plus 10 equals how many units? We don't know if this is centimeters or meters or kilometers, but that doesn't really matter. What matters is the number. So can we add it sideways? Yes, but for me, I always prefer doing my math up and down. It's just how my brain likes to see things. Okay, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. We know that's going to be 0 down there. Now, in the tens place, 2 plus 2, 2 plus 1, 2, plus 1, plus 1, 6. So we know the perimeter of the rectangle is 60 units. And down here, this is called area. And I did this for you because I don't think we're quite ready for it, but I still want you to figure out how I got this. So the question says, what is the area? And I know from this 10, that means there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units going this way, and 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going down. 10 across, 6 down. And area, it means how many units, how many of these squares are in the entire rectangle. Do I want to count them all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, of course not. Of course not. We're going to use a beautiful thing called multiplication. I can figure out how many squares there are by multiplying this number and this number. 10 times 6 equals 60. Think about it like I'm skip counting by 10 6 times. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 times 6 equals 60. I promise you there's 60 squares in this rectangle. If you really want, you can pause the video and count. But I'm telling you, that's how it works. Multiplication is your friend. If you're still not ready to multiply, don't worry. I just want to plant a little seed in your brain. So when we get back to school, you're going to know, hey, I need to know this multiplication stuff. And here's a hint. Practice your skip counting. That paper I gave you with all your skip counting numbers on it, read that, practice it, and memorize it. If you can memorize every single number, multiplying will be so easy. Okay, one more page of math, and then we'll read our book. Number of the day. Complete as many sections as you can. If you're watching this video, you can complete all of them, of course. And now we are doing 1, 2, 3, 4-digit numbers up to the thousands. Okay? Our number today, my number is 1,525. Same thing we've been doing, bigger number. I did the top box for you. So we have 1 in the thousands place. 1 in the thousands. And 1,000 equals 1,000. We have 5 in the hundreds place. 5 hundreds equals 500. We have 2 in the tens place. 2 tens equals 20. And we have 5 in the ones place. 5 ones equals 5. 1,000 plus 500 plus 20 plus 5 equals 1,525. Don't believe me? Check it out. 1,000 plus 500 plus 20 plus 5. Now it's so important that I put my numbers in the right place. Think about our place value. I need the ones with the ones, the tens with the tens, the hundreds with the hundreds, and the thousands with the thousands. Or else you're going to get a really funky answer. So 0 plus 0 plus 0 equals 0, plus 5 will equal 5. 0 plus 0 equals 0, plus 2 equals 2, 0 plus 5 equals 5. 1, we drop it down, 1,525. Told ya. Okay, 1 less. 1, we're looking at the ones place, and it's less, so we know we go down by 1. 1,524. Now 1 more. Now the ones place is going to go up by 1. 1,500. 26. Let's do our place value chart. In the thousands place, we have 1. In the hundreds place, we have 5. In the tens place, we have 2. And in the ones place, we have 5. Over here, odd or even. Remember, it's all about the last number. So is 5 odd or even? Remember, odd numbers end with 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. Even numbers end with 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. So 5 is an odd number. So give a big check mark. It's odd. Down here, plus 10. Let me erase this so we can see our number again. Plus 10. So we know the tens place. The tens place is going to change. And it's plus 10, so we're adding. So the tens place is going to go up by 1 because it's only 10. 1,500. What's 1 more than 2? It's 3. 1,535. And now take away 10. Take away. So now tens will go down. 1,515. Over here, round to the nearest 100. And I'll tell you how I got 1,500 as my answer. Okay, so the closest hundreds, 1,400, 1,500. What's next? 1,600. Okay, now where is our number? 1,525. So it's after 1,500. Let's use red. 1,525. So it's after 1,500. So why doesn't it go to 1,600? Because you only round up to the nearest 100 if your number is 50 or bigger at the end. Let me show you what I mean. So imagine there's a number line here, and right in the middle of 1,500 and 1,600 is 1,550. So if it's this number or bigger, we're going to go to 1,600. If it's below, if it's less than 1,550, we're going to go back down to 1,500. So we know 1,525 is less than 1,550. Therefore, we round down to 1,500. Okay, record on a number line. So we start at 0 and we go to 10,000. What's in the middle of 0 and 10,000? 5,000. And what's in the middle of 0 and 5,000? 2,500. So that means 1,525 right about here. If you're in that ballpark, you are correct. So you see how chopping the line in half and in half again, it really helps you close in on where that number is supposed to be. What my numbers look like using base 10 blocks. And let's use our place value chart to help us. So we know we need 1,000. This big cube, that's 1,000. 1,000 and 500s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 500s, 2 tens. 1, 2 tens, and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Record a number pattern starting at your number. So the first box will be our number, 1,525. I like the number 25. So How about we go up by 25s today? And of course, you can do your own pattern. I would love to see that. But for 25s, it'll be 1525, 1550, 1575, 1600, 1625, and 1650. My number in words. I wrote it for you, but let's read it together. 1525. Okay, good work. That's it for Monday's homework. Stay tuned for Tuesday's video. And remember, we're going to watch and listen to a story on Epic Books. So please come back for Tuesday, May 26th. Okay, book time. Let's go.
Knock, knock, moo hoo, and other silly animal jokes by Brenda Ponnet. Knock, knock. Who's there? Bow. Bow who? Not bow who. Bow wow. Knock, knock. Who's there? Ken. Ken who? Can you walk the dog for me? Knock, knock. Who's there? Furry. Furry who? It's your furry godmother. Hurry up. You're late. Knock, knock. Who's there? Claw. Claw who? It's claw enforcement. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do may be used against you in a court of meow. Knock, knock. Who's there? Ketchup. Ketchup who? Gets up on top of the cupboard and won't come down. Knock, knock. Who's there? Purr. Purr who? Perfect kitty. Knock, knock. Who's there? Some bunny. Some bunny who? Some bunny is eating all my Easter eggs. Knock, knock. Who's there? Snakeskin. Snakeskin who? Snakeskin bite, but we'd rather run away. Knock, knock. Who's there? Tss. Tss. Who? Make up your mind. Are you a snake or an owl? Knock, knock. Who's there? Cows. Cows who? Moo! Cows go moo, not who. Knock, knock. Who's there? Who? Who, who? Who, who? You talk like an owl. Knock, knock. Who's there? Goat. Goat who? Goat on a limb and open the door. Knock, knock. Who's there? Lion. Lion who? Lion on your doorstep. Open up. Knock, knock. Who's there? Dragon. Dragon who? Dragging your feet again? Knock, knock. Who's there? Duck. Duck who? Just duck. They're throwing things at us. Knock, knock. Who's there? Owl. Owl who? Owl aboard. Knock, knock. Who's there? Rhino. Rhino who? Rhino every knock, knock joke there is. Ha, ha. Knock, knock. Who's there? Bee. Bee who? Bee at my house at 5:00. Knock, knock. Who's there? Panther. Panther who? Panther no pants. I'm going swimming. Knock, knock. Who's there? A mouse. A mouse who? A mosquito bit me. Knock, knock. Who's there? Kiwi. Kiwi who? Kiwi go to the store? Knock, knock. Who's there? Icy. Icy who? I see a big polar bear up ahead. Knock, knock. Who's there? Interrupting cow. Interrupting. Moo! Knock, knock. Who's there? Monkey. Monkey who? Monkey see. Monkey do. Knock, knock. Who's there? Bok. Bok who? Bok, bok. I'm a chicken. Knock, knock. Who's there? Tadpole. Tadpole who? Tad fishing pole is mine.
Okay, let's get some points. We're going to level up. Oh, halfway there. Okay. Do you like those jokes? There's lots of good joke books. Maybe I'll pick another one next time. And maybe you can rewind the video and practice those jokes and tell them to somebody at home. See if they laugh. Okay, here's one last one for you. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Who's there? Wingnut. Wingnut who? Wing nut you. Because you're a wingnut, get it? Knock, knock. Who's there? Wingnut. Wingnut who? Wingnut you. Right? Okay, what do I feel like today? There's my big potato head. My little baby legs. And there's my buttons. And my pocket. Where's my hair? Oh. Smiley face hair? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this. That looks pretty good. And we'll have a smiley face eyes. And Dorito nose. Okay. Thank you for doing your homework. Thank you for watching this video. And I'll see you back for tomorrow's video on Tuesday. Bye-bye.